The big story at 5, the storms move out. Now the cleanup begins. We Energies is now working to restore power to tens of thousands of customers.
And homeowners are working to clear down trees and limbs out of their yards. We have team coverage. Tom Murray reports on the trees that are down.
But we're going to start with Todd Hicks and the power outages. Todd.
Well, Mike and Carol, it just started raining just a couple of seconds ago, and you can see that trees and big branches still line the street here at 39th and Keefe. Hundreds of families here still waiting for their electricity to be restored, something that may not happen today.
Which was done in about 5 minutes. But it was raining and then bam.
That's when Purdy Walker says his lights went out moments after heavy rain and winds hit from Monday's violent storm.
In the first 5 minutes of the storm, the power went out.
24 hours later, he says he's still suffering with no electricity and sweltering heat, conditions he describes as unbearable overnight.
I had come to the front door and laid in the front door to cool off.
You can see the aftermath of the storm in front of the home where Walker lives. Big branches snap like toothpicks in the middle of the street.
This has been a devastating weather event.
Kathy Schultz works for We Energies. She tells me the utility company hasn't seen trouble like this since the late 90s.
It's been about a decade since we had this number of customers affected at one time. We're talking about more than 120,000 customers.
Walker has been watching and waiting outside his home, hoping crews finally get the electricity back on.
They've been here 5, 6, 7 times, but they hasn't done anything and hasn't said anything to us, so I don't know what they're going to do.
And Mike and Carol, Walker and those other families could be waiting for quite a long time. I'll have more on that tonight coming up at 6. We're live at 39th and Keith. Todd Hicks, today's TMJ4.
Yeah, real mess out there. Thanks, Todd.